To this one, Jason, the co-owner of the Seattle Storm, now suspended and fined for antagonizing fans who were supporting WNBA player Sophie Cunningham. The fans held signs saying, "Thank you, Sophie, for speaking up for girls." The Seattle Storm co-owner left these fans in tears, attacking them for those signs. I mean, what kind of message does that send?
Well, the message it sends is the message they want to send. They're not welcome at Storm games, and they're not welcome in
because
the
Sophie
WNBA.
Cunningham was like, "Hey,
yeah, God forbid
men's sports, girls play girls sports."
God forbid we actually support women and girls in sporting competitions. I know it's very crazy.
Hey everyone, welcome back to WNBA Core. Before we begin, I just want to express a massive thank you from the bottom of my heart for helping this channel reach 284 subscribers. Your incredible encouragement, comments, likes, and ongoing support mean the world to me. I'll continue grinding to bring you the sharpest WNBA updates, news breakdowns, and top-tier content. Now, today's story is sending shockwaves straight across the basketball landscape. Reports regarding courtside confrontations, leaked statements, and legal backlash involving the Seattle Storm ownership and Sophie Cunningham have ignited massive online debate. What is the documented truth so far, and why is everyone talking about it? Without taking up any more time, let's jump right into today's breakdown. After verbally confronting teenage fans for displaying signs supporting Fever guard Sophie Cunningham, a Seattle Storm co-owner faced official league disciplinary action. Rather than simply celebrating the news of a franchise co-owner getting penalized over a sign brought to an arena, Sophie Cunningham responded with a statement that has shifted the entire dialogue surrounding the league. "I truly believe there is a safe space and love for everybody," she posted. "Biological girls, biological boys, trans women, and trans men, everyone is welcome at my table. You can hold different views and still treat people with kindness. Major respect to those young fans for standing up for their beliefs. I'll be reaching out directly with some gifts soon." The co-owner's behavior was deeply disappointing, and sadly, it shows what kind of leadership exists there. In addition to the previous demonstration outside the Seattle game, 2 more rallies supporting Sophie Cunningham are currently being organized. On paper, the matchup between the Seattle Storm and the Indiana Fever was expected to center purely on competitive basketball. However, crowds had already gathered outside Climate Pledge Arena long before tip-off. Some attendees were there specifically to back Cunningham, while others linked their presence to a Washington statewide ballot initiative regarding fairness in female athletics that has been building momentum. The entire scene connected back to Cunningham and a policy debate that had been simmering for weeks prior to the actual game. If you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to hit the subscribe button for WNBA Core. Our community is already 20,000 strong, and with your continued support, we'll hit 25,000 subscribers in no time. If you haven't subscribed yet, right now is the perfect time to join. Thank you so much for your amazing support. Now, let's get back to the narrative. So how did this situation unfold in the first place? Roughly a week prior, Cunningham was directly asked about safeguarding female athletics during an ESPN feature. She provided a straightforward answer to a direct question without directing hostility toward any opponent or colleague. Yet almost everything that followed stemmed from that single exchange. Once those statements circulated online, various commentary groups attached their own narratives to her words. During the interview, Cunningham clarified her stance after receiving online pushback. "I've seen comments claiming I harbor hate, and that is completely false," she noted. "I lead with love, but love also means speaking truth and protecting young girls in sports and locker rooms so they don't have to compete against biological males." That quote generated national headline attention almost instantly. In a matter of days, the topic completely transcended sports. It became a national talking point, debated across morning television programs and digital platforms far beyond standard WNBA coverage. Cunningham never sought out that level of political spotlight, but when pushback arrived, she stood firmly behind her convictions. That steady stance is a primary reason why public attention remained so intense leading into the Seattle game. 2 16-year-old spectators had taken courtside seats holding a sign that read, "Thank you, Sophie, for speaking up for girls." The message contained no slurs or aggressive language, just simple appreciation for a player. However, as reported by commentators following the game, a woman approached the teens mid-game, berated their sign, made religious statements, and profanely demanded they put it away, leaving one of the young fans in tears. The individual who confronted the teenagers was identified as Seattle Storm minority owner Celeste Keaton. Once the account went viral across sports media, public outrage mounted rapidly. When observers attempted to report the courtside harassment to arena staff, they were merely told to send an email to customer service. Think about that dynamic. When an adult franchise executive profanely yells at young fans over a supportive poster, the initial in-venue response was simply, put it in writing. Critical analysts pointed out the severe double standard. It wasn't just that an owner used inappropriate language toward paying customers, but that no immediate de-escalation took place on site. Treating sobbing teenagers who were cursed at as a minor administrative ticket matter rather than an urgent courtside issue drew massive public backlash. Following intense public scrutiny, the Wnba intervened. The league officially fined Celeste Keaton an undisclosed amount and suspended her from attending the Storm's next 5 home games. While that represents a firm league penalty, observers noted the timeline. The incident occurred Tuesday evening, eyewitness accounts circulated Wednesday, and official league confirmation didn't land until Thursday, a noticeable delay for an incident that went viral immediately. Critics and fans argued that a standard press statement wasn't enough, calling for direct public accountability and clear arena safety protocols to ensure visiting fans aren't subjected to harassment. The official apology issued by Storm majority owner Ginny Gilder acknowledged that a co-owner made remarks to fans and expressed regret, but failed to name Keaton directly or detail what was said, leading many to view it as a polished PR response designed to diffuse media pressure. This is where Sophie Cunningham distinguished herself from standard sports controversies. Instead of reacting with anger, she publicly invited dialogue, reiterated her belief in fair competition, extended support to the young fans, and promised to send them gifts, turning a hostile courtside encounter into a direct moment of fan support. In the days following the event, public backing for Cunningham surged. Her jersey sales climbed to the top tier of league merchandise alongside teammate Caitlin Clark, and her player-exclusive Adidas colorways saw massive demand. Prominent media figures rallied behind the young fans, transforming what began as an arena conflict into a broader national conversation on fan treatment and media standards. Commentators also highlighted the clear contrast in arena atmosphere. While players wearing social statement apparel were welcomed without issue, paying spectators carrying a peaceful thank you sign faced direct hostility from team ownership. The fact that league intervention was required to discipline an owner demonstrates how severe the optics had become before official action was taken. During post-game media sessions, Fever head coach Stephanie White was asked about the surrounding demonstrations, prompting team PR to step in with a prepared statement emphasizing that neither the franchise nor Cunningham had any involvement with external rally organizers, keeping the team's focus strictly on basketball. The situation highlighted how sports organizations often find themselves reacting to viral moments rather than proactively setting standards. Ultimately, Sophie Cunningham didn't manufacture this media storm. She gave a candid response to an interview, stood by her core principles, and handled public pressure with composure. With a franchise co-owner suspended and the league forced to step in, the focus remains on ensuring every fan can support their favorite players without facing hostility courtside.